There is a rhythm to the universe, a quiet pulse beneath the surface of all things, measured not in hours or days, but in the language of eternity. Those who listen, those who align with this rhythm, discover the sacred law of patience. Patience is not waiting. It is not passive endurance, nor is it the dull submission of time. Patience is trust. Patience is wisdom. Patience is the surrender of the restless self into the unfolding perfection of divine timing. Impatience is born of fear, fear that life will not give what is promised, fear that time will slip through the fingers, fear that the self will be left behind. And so the impatient heart grasps, clings, and demands. But what is demanded in fear arrives only as shadow. What is received in patience arrives in fullness. The tree does not demand the fruit before its season. It knows the sun must rise, the rains must fall, the roots must deepen. Only then does the fruit appear, not by force, but by alignment. So too with the soul. What is meant will ripen. What is yours by eternal law cannot be withheld. Philosophy speaks of patience as the companion of wisdom. For the wise know that the nature of reality is movement, and all movement follows its rhythm. The Stoics taught, do not wrestle with what you cannot control, for serenity is found in aligning with the nature of things. Psychology teaches that patience is the mastery of impulse, the quieting of the primal urge to seize before the time is right. It is the discipline that transforms chaos into clarity. And spirituality reveals the highest truth. Patience is not empty waiting. It is sacred participation. It is faith in the law of the unseen, that what is woven in silence will one day emerge in form. To practice patience is to step out of the illusion of lack. It is to recognize that nothing is missing, only becoming. It is to trust that what seems delayed is in truth being prepared. The caterpillar does not rush the cocoon. The seed does not curse the dark soil. The moon does not race the sun. All follow the rhythm that was written into existence before time began. But to the restless mind, patience feels like death. It resists stillness, measures progress by constant movement, fears silence as emptiness. Yet patience is not death, it is gestation. It is the unseen womb where transformation is nurtured in secrecy. It is the sacred ground where the invisible becomes inevitable. The impatient spirit lives in tension, its hands clenched, its breath shallow, its eyes fixed on the horizon of not yet. And so it misses the holiness of what already is. Patience, however, opens the hands. It breathes deeply. It looks not only to the horizon, but also to the soil beneath its feet. It understands that each step, each breath, each moment is part of the arrival. Consider the law of manifestation. Desire without patience is agitation. Desire with patience is creation. For when one trusts that what is imagined is already seated in the field of possibility, there is no desperation, only alignment. The energy of desperation blocks. The energy of serenity attracts. The universe responds not to frantic motion, but to the calm certainty of faith. This is the power of patience. It is energetic alignment. It is magnetism born of trust. The sages knew it well. Be still and know. For in stillness the truth reveals itself. In waiting, the path unfolds without force. In surrender, life flows as it was meant to flow. Patience is not weakness. It is strength of the highest kind. To react is easy. To grasp is instinctive. To demand is natural to the restless ego. But to wait with trust, to hold faith without evidence, to continue walking with serenity even in uncertainty, this is power. The river does not doubt that it will reach the ocean. The sun does not question if dawn will return. So too the soul must trust that what is destined cannot be undone. In relationships, patience allows love to grow organically, without suffocation, without demand. In work, Patience nurtures mastery, for greatness is not rushed into existence. In healing, patience becomes medicine, for the body and spirit repair not in haste, but in gradual renewal. Every dimension of life bows to the law of patience. The impatient spirit asks, "When?" The patient soul whispers, "Now." For patience is not only about the future, it is the recognition that the present moment already contains the seed of what is coming. To be patient is to be fully present, and to be present is to realize that eternity is unfolding in each breath. The world moves fast. It celebrates speed, chases immediacy, worships instant gratification. But what comes quickly often fades quickly. What arrives without patience rarely endures. The timeless things, wisdom, love, mastery, awakening, they require patience. They require seasons, cycles, gestation. And when they finally blossom, they endure beyond time itself. So let patience be your sanctuary. Let it soften the edges of your restlessness. Let it remind you that life is not a race, but a rhythm. That everything is moving, even when unseen. That delay is not denial, but preparation. Trust this law. Nothing meant for you can pass you by, and nothing not meant for you can be held by force. In this trust, there is peace. In this peace, there is power. And in this power, there is freedom. Patience is the guardian of serenity. It is the shield against fear. It is the soil in which faith grows roots. It is the quiet reminder that eternity is never in a hurry. So rest in patience. Let time be your ally, not your enemy. Let stillness be your teacher, not your burden. Let trust be your guide, not your doubt. For when the appointed moment comes, and it will come, you will see that every second of waiting was not wasted, but woven into the perfection of divine timing. And then you will know patience is not simply the act of waiting, it is the art of becoming. It is the eternal dance between time and timelessness. And in that dance, the soul learns its greatest truth, that nothing is missing and all is already on its way.